welcome back to another one of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to be doing another makeup look. I'm so excited. I am going to do something different. I see this makeup look or this makeup style a lot and I think it is so pretty. So you do like a shade of color at the top of your eye, and then in the middle you do your concealer, and then you can do like your own wing. You can either use eyeshadow or eyeliner or both, or however you want to do it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to kind of play with it. This is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and just get right into it. So I already put moisturizer on, so I'm going to go ahead and use this e.l.f. Glow Up Primer Serum. My face has still been pretty dry lately, but I did end up purchasing a moisturizer from Aveeno, and it's for sensitive skin because I have pretty sensitive skin, and it has worked a lot. My face is still dry, but it's not as bad as it was like the beginning of winter. And I'm just so ready for beautiful spring weather. I am so ready to just not be dry everywhere. I use lotion all the time, by the way. I literally carry lotion with me everywhere. It's just that time of year. So I did just purchase this oil-free medium coverage e.l.f. foundation. Look how cute like the little bottle is. This is in the shade Almond. I do not know if this is going to be the right shade, but it looks like a pretty good match. So let's just go ahead and see. I'm just gonna use my finger. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. And it's got like a nice yellow tint to it, which is perfect because I have a yellow undertone to my skin. So we're just gonna put that all over the face. How is your guys's day going? It is Saturday for me, and I'm not really sure what we are gonna be doing today. Tomorrow's supposed to be really beautiful, so I'm gonna be taking the boys to the park. I feel like normally that's like all we do is go to the park, but that's okay because that is what they love to do. And I just want my babies to be happy. So whatever makes them happy makes me happy, and whatever they like to do, I like to do. So if that means just going to the park all the time, that is what we're gonna be doing. I really like this foundation, you guys. Did I mention that it's a medium coverage? So this is medium coverage. That means it is a buildable foundation. I am not going to add any more. I'm kind of digging just the one layer. It just looks like skin still, which is perfect for me. Sometimes I'll like a full coverage look, but not too often unless I'm going out to a nice restaurant, like a nice dinner, or for my birthday or for holidays. I like the way it is feeling on my skin right now. It's like nice and sticky. You're just all for e.l.f. today. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. I really wanted a concealer that matches my skin tone because sometimes I do not like to wear foundation, and I could just replace this instead. Just kind of like patch up the areas that are red on your face, and it just looks so much better when it's not like way too light for your skin. I'm loving the way my hair looks right now, so I've been trying to do a whole blowout look, and my hair's freshly washed, so I did just wash it today. And I just put in a Paul Mitchell leave-in conditioner after I get out of the shower, and then a heat protectant. And it looks so good. It looks really shiny and really healthy right now. And then whenever I straightened it today, I kind of curled the ends, even though they're not as curled as they were when I first did it. But I really like it. It looks good, especially with the bangs. These eyebrows really need to get plucked pretty soon. I feel like I have been holding it off. Who else just plucks their eyebrows as they go? You know what I mean? Like they're not full on getting plucked, and like you're not like cutting the fronts and making them super perfect, but because you don't have a lot of time as you go, especially when you're like doing your makeup, you're like, oh, I got these little hairs down here that I have to pluck, because that is me. And I just want to know if anyone else does that. I'm going to bake today. The powder I am using is, oh, I just took the cap off, but this is ColourPop banana powder. I love the banana powder. It looks really good on my skin, like the yellow. So we are just going to bake underneath here, and I'm just going to leave this powder on as I do my eye makeup. I always put a little bit on the nose, especially when I'm like contouring my nose. So we'll just put some right here. I'm gonna go ahead and bake right here. This is normally the only places where I put powder on my face. A little bit up here. Let's go ahead and fill these eyebrows in. And like I said, it definitely is an e.l.f. day. I did just get this as well not too long ago, the e.l.f. brow pencil. This is in the shade I think this is black brown, the shade neutral brown actually. We're just gonna line the eyebrows right here. So I just do it really gently at the top and the bottom of the eyebrow, just because we want to shape them before we fill them in. I have been doing this lately and I love the way it looks. Like I used to only use this here and that was it, but I love the brow freeze look. Who else is ready for spring? I am looking forward to daylight savings time that is coming up in about a month. You know, I like to work out, so I really have been wanting to get my cardio in even more. I always do cardio at the gym. I usually will do lately it's really honestly only been 12 to 15 minutes each gym session, which I know is not terrible, but I want to be doing even more cardio in the summertime or when it's warm outside. I feel like, I don't know, on the weekends I wake up even earlier. In the summertime, maybe I'm just more motivated when it's nice outside, but I'll wake up earlier and I will fit more cardio in at the gym. But when I was working out in the summertime, I was always doing cardio first and then I would do weightlifting. But now my schedule has changed at the gym, so I will do weightlifting first and then I will do cardio because I want to save my energy for weightlifting. What's crazy is I started my fitness journey by the summer, it's going to be about a year ago. I've been making it a point that the scale has not really moved at all. And I've lost probably only 3 pounds since the summertime. But if you see my before and after pictures, you guys, it looks like I look so different. I am almost positive what I am doing right now is I am replacing my body fat with muscle. I just want to be strong. You definitely want to incorporate weightlifting because that has literally what has been completely changing my body. I really get into weightlifting like that right away. Obviously, everyone starts from somewhere. So don't ever care if anyone's judging you because everyone started from somewhere. So that person that is judging you at the gym, they started from somewhere too. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started working out at the gym that I'm at right now, I had people just coming up to me and saying that they're not done with the machine when they were over on the other side of the gym talking to someone. If you are not done with your machine, don't walk away from it or don't be away from it. You know, if I wasn't done with the machine and say I needed to grab water, which I would never do because if I wasn't done with it, I'm just not going to walk away from the machine. But say I did have to for some reason, I got a phone call or something, I will never come back to that machine. And if someone was on it, be like, oh, I wasn't done using it. And the only times that's happened to me, which it's happened about 3 times now, which is so freaking crazy to me. I just can't believe anyone would have the nerve to do that. But it's only been men and I am always way too nice. So I let them have the machine because I'm it's just not worth it. Also, they could freak out on you and get mad if you say, oh, I'm not done using it. This is the same brow fast sculpt that I used my last video for Maybelline. We're gonna go ahead and start on the eyes next since I already got the concealer down and it's nice and sticky and prepped and ready to go. I'm gonna be using my beautiful Matte About Hue palette from ColourPop. We're gonna use Screwdriver here. I'm gonna use this beautiful orange. So we're gonna go ahead and start by just making a line here. And it's okay for this to be messy because we can clean it up when we are done. So we're just gonna be making this line and then I'm gonna buff it all the way out past my brow here. I almost reached for pink, you guys, but I feel like I have been doing so many pink looks. And I'm just adding some more layers because I want this to be kind of dramatic. I use this perfect brown called Camp. You're just gonna add another layer to the top. Kind of smoke that out a little bit. I'm gonna take that orange shade again called Screwdriver and then I'm gonna just add some more at the top because the brown kind of washed that part away. We're gonna take some concealer and we're gonna cut this part out. I think it's so crazy. I feel like in your 20s, you may think you know yourself, and this isn't everyone, obviously. For me, I thought I did, but I feel like now being 30, just turning 30, that I feel like now I'm finally starting to know who I am. I'm starting to know what I want as a woman, and I'm just starting to be the person that I want to be, you know, and it's just like a really good feeling. The older you get, the wiser you get. We are going to go ahead and patch up the concealer with another eyeshadow. This is in the shade Pal. So that's what I'm using here. I'm just going to kind of tap it. Let's just pop that right in the middle. Let's go back with our orange. We're going to do some dramatic makeup today. So I'm going to buff it out again. So I feel like my goals, my 2023 goals are actually going pretty well, I must say. The whole journaling, I feel like I'm definitely journaling more than I did last year, because last year it was one of those new year, new me, like let's journal. And then 2 months went by and then I stopped journaling. So I only journaled for a couple months. This year I've been on it and I'm really proud of myself. Mostly what I'm doing inside of my journal is making to-do lists, because I feel really happy when I am productive. Taking off this powder. We're going to use this NYX Epic Wear liner. It is waterproof and it's a perfect shade of brown. Go ahead and do a wing at the bottom. Okay. I feel like this wing is going to have to be like more of a straight wing. It needs to match the eyeshadow. And then let's do the inside here. That eyeliner that I just used, because it is waterproof, it dries pretty quickly. So I don't like it being on my eyelashes. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the mascara right now before I put on my false lashes. That way I can get that eyeliner off like quickly. I think I'm going to use a different shade of orange. This is going to be more of like a burnt orange. This is called Sugar Rush. So we're going to use a little bit darker of an orange for our bottom waterline. I'm going to put that right here before I put on the liner. Smoke that out here. And I'm so excited. I just got this new liner. I love a white eyeliner for my waterline, but I have been seeing a more of like a cream color for your waterline. So I did get the Essence Extreme Lasting Waterproof Eyeliner, and it's just beautiful cream shade. Let's just go ahead and put that at the bottom. Right, and then we're gonna put some mascara at the bottom. Kind of getting like some 80 vibes with this. It's so cute to me. I love the colors. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye off of camera just because it did take some time and I don't want this video being an hour long. As soon as I'm done with that eye, I'll go ahead and add the false lashes as well. All right, guys, Zane wanted to say hi. Can you say hi, Zane, to the camera? So we just finished the other eye off of camera, and then I went ahead and put the glue on my lashes. So let's go ahead and put those lashes on. The lashes are always one of the hardest parts. Whenever I'm done, I'll go ahead and pinch them in. Put this one on. What do you think? Do you like my makeup? And then whenever I put my false lashes on, I use mascara and I just put it right at the bottom because you want to connect your false lashes with your real lashes. You want it to look natural. I don't bring it all the way up to the top just because I feel like the lashes are already so long. Let's go ahead and do some bronzer. I'm going to use Juvia's Place bronzer in Tan. This is their duo. And I think I'm going to use the darker shade. I do not understand. I have their blush too, and there's just absolutely no fallout, which is so amazing. Put some on the forehead. So I do take my bronzer all the way to about here. That way it gives the illusion of a smaller forehead. We're gonna take our powder again, and then we just want that cheekbone to look extra sharp. The worst part about this to me is making the lines exactly the same on both sides. I feel like it is so hard to do that. As far as my makeup journey and wanting to be a freelance makeup artist, the hardest part to me is being able to afford all of the makeup products, because whenever I do start, I do not want to be using the same products that I'm using on my face with my clients, just because I feel like I should obviously have my own makeup and it is not cheap building your own makeup kit. I do have some makeup for clients, but I do have to keep building that. But I'm working on it, and I do feel like soon I will have a established kit pretty soon. I do feel like I am pretty confident with doing makeup. By the way, this is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I used this in my last video. I feel like it is perfect for contouring. And then we're just gonna take that product and put a line across the nose. I will be starting really soon. It is something I really wanna do, and I'm not getting any younger. And I just feel like kind of hard thing is just like not having enough time, to be really honest. Makeup Revolution highlighter. I've had this for a while now. I always do just like a line right in the middle of my nose, and then I do a dot right at the bottom. I have Juvia's Place again. This is volume 4, Blush Duo. Beautiful, beautiful color. This is in volume 4. I'm just gonna use the lighter pink this time. I have really been liking just using the lighter pink. And then we're gonna put this on our cheekbones. The soft pink is my favorite lately. We're ready for the lips. I'm going to be using brown lip liner from NYX. This is always a go-to for me just because it's just brown. Obviously, it goes with everything. For the first time ever, you guys, my lips have been so chapped. Earlier in the week, I had this little red patch on my lips, and it hurt so bad. My lips were burned. I have the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Brunch Me. This is super cute. I saw this at Ulta recently, and I had to pick it up. I feel like it is just the perfect shade that you could wear all the time. I feel like it'll just match everything. This is the finished look. Tell me what you think. Please drop some comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day or night or whatever it is for you, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.